You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
My love for judo started when I was very young, living in Miami, Florida. By the time I was 7 years old, I was training under a 7th degree black belt, a red and white belt, somebody by the name of Jack Williams. Jack was also the head coach and instructor at Miami-Dade Community College. And I trained with Jack until I was 12 years old. And at that particular time, my family moved from Miami, Florida to Altoona, Pennsylvania. Now, that was a really rough move because I had to leave my friends, leave everything I knew, leave my family in Pennsylvania. Well, we moved to Pennsylvania, and when I started training at such an early age, I had no idea that what I had gotten into was not only going to teach me about the technical aspects of sport and the sport, but also life. And that's why I'm talking to you today. I'm in the process of writing a book. Well, just finishing my book called Judo Is Life. And I want to take the things I've learned from judo and share them with you so they can help you too. I mean, after moving at the age of 12, I had to give up judo. I didn't get back into it until I was 22 years old after college. And years later, I became a 4-time national judo champion, a 2004 Olympian, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, an MMA fighter, an MMA coach, a judo coach, an author, and a speaker. And I'm here to help you not only as a former competitive martial artist, but someone who also does health and wellness coaching and life coaching. I want to help you get through whatever life throws at you, and also anything else in life that you may be struggling with. That's my goal. I've dealt with recent deaths. I dealt with a divorce, co-parenting issues, dealing with the co-parenting conundrum, and I want to share with you the pitfalls that I see that many people make when they strive to attain their goals or they want to be the best. You see, there are many and perhaps surprising teachings and lessons from judo that can and will help you if you know about them and you know how to apply them and you learn from them. You can apply these things to everyday life. You can apply the principles to your athletic endeavors, to your health, your relationships, your education, your money pursuits, your career, and any other aspects of life. And my ultimate goal is to help you to see how to apply what we call in judo the 4 principles of throwing, or the 4 principles of judo, in order to not only survive but thrive in every aspect of life. At this particular time, as I'm writing this book, Judo Is Life, man, I've never been in a time like this. I mean, my parents have, because they lived through the 60s, but I've never been through a time like this. I mean, this time period is really, really rough. I mean, we have the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, which is in full swing, and it doesn't look like there's an end in sight. We have a second round of lockdowns going on in Europe. I mean, my country, the United States, we're in the middle of a tumultuous election period. And the reason why I say that is because we just had our presidential election, but we're not really done because we have the inauguration that still has to be performed, and we're still going through some Senate runoffs for some seats in the Senate. So the election season is still going on, and it seems like tension is at a boiling point. Even with the pandemic, man. I've had family members and friends that have been infected with COVID-19. I had some friends that I lost due to the coronavirus pandemic. Man, I lost a really good friend, man, and I had to attend the homegoing service sitting on my couch watching it online. I mean, I got dressed up, put on my suit and my cufflinks, and shined my shoes up, and I sat down on my couch, and I went to it. I attended a funeral service, of a good friend of mine by the name of Sean Bowens. And I can gotta hold it together here, Ferguson. Stressful. Okay, stressful. And I'm not the only person that has been dealing with this amount of stress and strain on my personal business and my personal finances. And I think the result is that both our mental and our physical health, man, they've been challenged in this period. I mean, even the healthy are being quarantined. And what makes it also, I think what makes everything so difficult is that many of us sit on different sides of the political fence, which just adds fuel to the fire and tension among us. I mean, some family members aren't even getting along. They're not speaking anymore. The stress of being forced to stay home in some places has really taken a toll on this whole world. And some people can't even do some of the things that they love. They cannot go to the gym. They can't do judo. Some people are caretakers for older individuals or parents, and they cannot expose themselves. They don't get out and get any social interaction at work. I mean, things are just very different. And in judo terms, life has implemented some kazushi and has put us off balance. Kazushi in judo is when you create some off balancing. And that's what life is doing to us right now. And in order to stay upright and not fall down, we must get our footing back. We must come back into balance. We have to regain our footing. And this is where the concept of the 4 parts of a judo throw come into play. And those 4 parts are kumikata, kazushi, sakuri, and kake. There's kumikata, kazushi, sakuri, and kake. You spell kumikata Kumikata. Kazushi is spelled Kuzishi. Sakuri is spelled Tsukuri. And kake is spelled Kake. Another term that I'll bring up is a term called ippon. And ippon is when you execute something perfect. You execute a judo throw perfectly in order to get 1 point or to score ippon in a judo match. And living life as if you're going for the ippon is something that I cover in my book, Judo Is Life, along with the 4 parts of the judo throw. I want to tell you this, the book is not out yet. The book will most likely, fingers crossed, most likely be done by the Black Friday time period. I just got to put the 2s and fews on it. And I just want to let you know, man, that sharing is caring. I definitely hope that you pass the information and the word on and let people know. I'm really excited about the book. I'm really excited about getting it done and getting it out. I don't know what book this is for me. I don't know if it's 11, 12, 13, or 14. I've written a lot of books. Unfortunately, some of my books have been taken off of Amazon. I don't know how I got booted off of Amazon, but I got booted off of Amazon. But some of my books are still on Audible, but I cannot upload any more books on Amazon. They took my books off of Amazon. I think it's a blessing in disguise, because now it just makes me work harder to make sure that I get my books in the hands of the people that the information can help. I've taken many years of my experiences and I've condensed them into what I learned in a relatively short time as it pertained to my judo career. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, even if you're here on the earth 80, 90 years, it's a short time based upon the timeline of the existence of life. But in this short time, the things that I've learned in sport, the things that I've learned in life, my wish is for you to find the information that I'm putting in this book to be valuable to you. So many of us, just need that one little extra piece of advice that we never thought about in order to move forward and finish some of the things that we have on our proverbial plate of life. And I hope that this book, Judo Is Life, will help reveal that one thing, and if not more, for you. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, and I am looking forward to helping you start your journey, to helping you on your journey, and to guiding you so that you can finish your journey. Take care. Have a super fantastic day. Remember, I love you, but God loves you best.